Is it just me, or is nobody talking about how depressed we're gonna get once the World Cup is over? Because let's face it, this month especially, the whole world feels alive. Then one day it's all over. There's no more last minute winners, no more arguing with strangers online, no more this is our year, no more Ronaldo, no more Messi, no more rivalries. The World Cup just ends. And then one day you wake up, it's a random Tuesday, you have nothing to look forward to.
And honestly, I'm going to be so depressed once this is over. I mean, I've been watching, honestly, every single game, and there's so many dark horses.
Us Americans are going to be so depressed when you Europeans leave and all of you guys leave after the World Cup is over. I have never had a run like this.
I'm expected to have a normal sleep schedule after the World Cup. I'm supposed to be normal after July 19th. It's crazy. Like, that's crazy. We gotta find something else.
All right, y'all, we back. Glorious update. And look, last video we were all in our feelings about how beautiful the World Cup was. Unity, love, strangers hugging in the streets, all of that. But today we're talking about the other side of that coin. The come down, the withdrawal, the it's a random Tuesday and I have absolutely nothing to look forward to energy. Yeah, we're going there. Let's get into it.
Guys, I'm already getting like pre-sad for the World Cup ending because like it really does feel like one big sleepover. Like, I'm sorry. I just watched a video of like fans from Japan dancing. Oh my god, can we just like keep the World Cup going? Can we have like a different excuse? Like what can we have like after the World Cup to like have people come back? Or like what can we do every year so that people can come for like a whole month like this? I don't want it to end.
Is anybody else preparing themselves for the inevitable post-World Cup depression they're going to end when that final whistle blows? Because I'm already dreading it.
I just like watching these things and seeing people come together and unite. It really makes me so happy, but then it also kind of makes me a little bit nervous on what is to come, because there's been talks of World War III, and it's like how having all of these good times, breaking bread and creating just amazing memories with our brothers and sisters of other cultures and faiths, and having that experience and having to go to war with them.
What are we gonna do when the Scots leave and all the Viking Norwegian people leave and there's no ruin and no party, no Scotland, no party? This really is gonna be no party, man. It's gonna have to go back to regular basic ass Boston. It's gonna suck, man. These people rock. They're bringing some energy. They really are. Let's enjoy the international love while we can, folks.
Guys, you know what I was deep in? When World Cup finishes, yeah, what am I gonna do? Cause the whole day I'm just waiting for the World Cup games, and then literally I'm just watching them and then just going back to sleep.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do to fill the void after the World Cup is done. I'm so lucky that I'll be on the cruise while that happens, the final on the 19th. So I'll have a few days of transition, of being, busy, having fun and whatever, traveling before I get back home and have nothing exciting to watch. This has been a hot World Cup.
What is going to happen to soccer in America after the World Cup's over? Because watching all these other countries' fans at the World Cup in America this year has made us Americans realize something about ourselves that I don't think we want to admit. We got extreme FOMO, and we are jealous as hell. And we're seeing all these countries like Scotland, Japan, Norway, Brazil, Argentina, Uzbekistan do their own little rituals and ceremonies on our own soil, and we're realizing to ourselves, yeah, we don't have any of that. We don't have any songs. We don't have any chants or like little choreographed dances that we've made. We're just like, hey, go USA.
I don't know about you, but I feel grateful to be a witness to one of the greatest morale boosters this nation has had in a long time, in my opinion. And that's the Great American Sleepover that's been happening, because we have all these visitors here for the World Cup. And it's been such a delight to see them post about their experiences and see their stories talking about how they had positive interactions with Americans, and before they didn't have such great impressions of Americans. And they're just expressing appreciation for all of the little things that we sort of take for granted. I have no idea who's going to win the World Cup, but but I feel like with all this positivity going on and all of the love that's being generated, that we're all winners.
Americans are like just losing their minds all over the country. Like we're all just like, oh my God, this is what we needed. We needed this joy. We needed to see this because we can do this. Like when we come together just as people, like we don't need the oligarchs. They need us. We can do this. We can build a better world for everybody.
Hi friends. One of my favorite things this week have to be my reels and the Europeans and how much they are loving us. You gotta see.
But for the most part, these games and how people are responding to it, it's almost like a beautiful, it shows the power of football and how it brings people together. Because I think this is like probably one of the first times I've noticed that even people in America were like locked in with football. You know what I mean? Like in terms of the people that I hear talk about it, or even, you know, just the interest in it. And I guess maybe having football at a worldwide stage in the United States specifically was probably something that was needed just for people to start caring really more about football in a way that the rest of the world does.
World Cup fans are fascinated by us. They love the American culture. My World Cup has been so full in watching all of these countries experience and appreciate North America for the first time.
I actually think I've underrated how big of a deal the World Cup is being in America. The World Cup being in the United States of America is a big deal. This is not something I had really considered all of that much. I'm not really a soccer fan, okay? And the thing about it as well is our best cities are thriving right now.
You know, seeing everyone over here from Europe, Asia, from South America, just having fun in the United States. It's like a giant sleepover. Really just goes to show that politics are the issue in the world. Because everyone's just accepting everyone. I love this. This is the America I want to see. Just everyone coming together, having fun, exploring each other's cultures, talking to each other about each other's cultures. It's just beautiful. And I love it. I just love this. I love this giant sleepover that we're having right now.
Hey y'all, hope you had a blessed day. So we've been hosting the World Cup here in America. Team USA, we play tonight. We play in Turkey. It's kind of a meaningless game because we've already advanced and Turkey can't advance. So we'll see who actually plays tonight. But it's awesome to see so many people from out of town, from Europe, coming to America and experiencing America and seeing things and doing things that we as Americans have taken for granted, and they're really helping us realize how great this country is. And I think that's honestly one of the coolest things about celebrating our 250th anniversary this year, is we're getting to do that, hosting the World Cup with so many people from Europe here telling us how great things are.
The World Cup is saving humanity. My FYP is just full of fans who have come from around the world to watch football games, and somehow they have fallen in love with everyday America and Americans.
My favorite thing about the World Cup is that despite all of our differences, everyone comes together every 4 years and celebrates their national team. They celebrate other national teams, other cultures. I love seeing those videos of the fans. It's amazing. I love when cultures come together, celebrate one thing. This is why the World Cup is the biggest event in the entire world. Even if you don't watch football, the best thing in the world is seeing fans from all different cultures come together and celebrate. It's super fun to watch.
This has been very healing. So again, thank you for coming here and for giving us hope that we can be a place worth fighting for, and that we are not our government, and we are not what people see on the media all the time. Okay.
My favourite part of the Football World Cup, by far, admittedly, is the shock that Americans are having. I love it.
I've seen so many posts since World Cup, y'all, talking about how, from Europeans mostly, talking about how wrong they were about Americans, like how hospitable we are, like how they had such an amazing time.
I am absolutely living for all the World Cup, FIFA, European Europeans coming to America TikToks. I absolutely love it, especially the ones that are in the South.
I am enjoying and loving so much of the World Cup content. It has taken over my feed.
On the For You page there, a load of obviously World Cup stuff. The World Cup is on the time where everyone in the world becomes a football fan and just loves life, loves the summer.
The World Cup being here in the United States of America, Mexico and Canada, I think has already brought about a healing in the world that is really indescribable. People are having the time of their life. People are experiencing America for what it truly is, an amazing country that's so welcoming and open. I don't think the World Cup needed America. I think America needed the World Cup at this time.
America has the World Cup, and it's so fun to see people coming here for the first time and experiencing what it's actually like versus what a lot of them were actually told. And the funny thing is I've experienced this myself, is going to other countries that was said to be a certain way, and it was the exact opposite. The thing about life is to go see things for yourself and to actually go explore for yourself so you can see for yourself what it's actually like. Because America is absolutely gorgeous, amazing, kind people. I love this place.
Look, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I came into this video expecting to laugh at people being dramatic about a sports tournament ending. And instead, I ended up sitting here actually feeling something. Because the post-World Cup depression isn't really about soccer. It's not about the games or the scores or who lifted the trophy. It's about what people felt during it. That feeling of walking outside and the whole world being there. Different languages, different flags, different foods, different energy, all in your city, on your block, at your local spot. And then one day it's just gone. And you realize that feeling you had, that warmth, that openness, that willingness to smile at a stranger and share something with them, that was always in you. The World Cup didn't create it. It just gave you permission to show it. So maybe the real question isn't, when does the World Cup come back? Maybe the real question is, why do we need a reason to be like this with each other? Why does it take a global tournament for neighbors to talk, for strangers to dance, for people to say, hey, you're from somewhere different, tell me about it? We did it for a month. We can do it longer. We just gotta choose to. All right, y'all, that's a wrap on this one. If this video hit different for you, drop a comment. I wanna know, what's your favorite memory from the World Cup this year? The most wholesome thing you saw on your feed, the funniest moment, anything. Let me know down below. Smash that like button, subscribe to Glorious Update if you haven't already, turn on notifications so you never miss when we drop, and share this one because somebody in your life needs to see it. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay up. Peace.